Hi, this is Kim Bellissimo, and today's topic for Energy Works, let me just actually, is fill up and thrive. Fill up with the gold. So I just wanted to check in to see how everyone is doing and to see if there is anything that people wanted to work on. Today we are going to fill up our space. People are still tired. It's hard to get new projects going, or it's just hard to get the energy to bring in something new. And this time is about kind of dismantling the old and bringing in something entirely new. So, yesterday, a lot of new things started showing up for people, and people are on kind of a timeline. And so, a lot of people are still releasing a lot from that eclipse, and if you're still releasing, you just haven't quite updated. So I want to continue to update people, bring in the gold, bring in new energy, and that way you are able to experience something that you higher in that you haven't done before, bringing in new health, new wealth, new wisdom, just a whole new way of being. And so today we are going to fill up with the gold and bring the gold in. We are going to also look at when you focus kind of within in your heart, what happens is your field expands around you. It creates, if you can imagine this gold sun, we've been using the energy of the gold sun. And when you are expanded, when your whole bubble is filled up with your energy, this is where you can experience new life, new light, and things start to happen and take place. But what is happening, and I want you to be aware of, when we aren't filled, when our bubble is collapsed, when we are depleted, that means that somebody else's energy is in our space. It means that we've kind of gone horizontal. What horizontal means is we've just ran our energy to someone else, and their energy is starting to run in us. And the way that we can experience our true purpose, our true wellness, is to remember that I am gold. I am the gold. I am the sun. And being the sun, being the gold, then we can expand this light out from our hearts and our lower bellies and experience being here in this time in a new way. So, has anything happened even in the past week of where you have found yourself depleted, where that hot air balloon is collapsed in? I want you to just even imagine, kind of, if you can picture yourself on a screen right out in front of you. Picture, is that hot air balloon expanded? If it is collapsed in a bit, imagine your heart, place your attention within your heart, and feel that fire start to burn and expand and move your field out about 3.5 feet. You know, it's interesting around this virus too. It's like, the 6 feet, 3.5 feet kind of way out. If you extend your arms out fully, then actually people are learning how to set their space, how to be in their bubble, how to maintain kind of their world, their kingdom, their queendom in that space. And so as you focus and place your attention within your heart, just focus on your breath and feel the sun, the internal sun within you, the living light. And as you exhale, let that energy just expand your bubble, this circle, this field that you were in. And I want you to define kind of the edge of your space. It's arm lengths out, if you can extend your arms. And if you can just define your field, just touch the edge of the space above you. And where you touch that, you place a diamond. That way you are always connecting your crown to the diamond. And with your left hand, reach it down to the planet where you are connecting kind of at the edge of your space, another diamond, a crystal, where we are, our dreams, kind of our dreams live right here. This is where we place turquoise. That way we are above and own our crown beyond kind of the coronavirus, which is kind of that setting the energy here. When you place your energy here at turquoise, this is how you can own your space in any environment that you are in. And just say hello to your connection, kind of the diamond at the left hand. And that is where we bring the energy of the dreams from the turquoise down into the body, down through and into the planet to manifest your dreams. And feel that connection and that wave of grounding, bringing into manifestation your dreams. And then you can feel a wave flow back up, kind of moving through your heart back into the field of your dreams. This connection, this loop, it's kind of like this wave moving into your heart, into center, and expanding up and down into the planet, up to the dream space. Even connecting here, say hello to another intention of one of what it is I want you to experience in this time of having your true purpose fully in your body, of what you came here to do. And you may not even know what that is, but it's right up here. Collect it right up here. Bring in that turquoise, bring in that green, bring it into the heart, and then start to move it into the planet. Energy moves from the heart kind of in waves. It moves like this. It's like light moves in wave energy. You know, the sound moves in wave energy. So our heart creates like a wave. So from your heart, when you open it, when you expand it, it'll create in this vertical, beautiful wave, and start to feel kind of the energy in that turquoise. This is a magnificent space. This is where all things kind of get created and where you can own it, where if you are connected vertically to it. That's why I have my little crown on today, my hair crown, kind of the extension of that. And imagine even above that turquoise, the sun, the gold sun, and allow even that gold sun to just come in your space. Allow it to fill kind of your dreams. Allow it to move in your bubble. Move and feel and just fill up your bubble. Fill it up with the gold. Fill it up with that light. And allow it to ignite and charge your heart. And when it moves into the heart, start to expand the gold out to the edge of in front of you. This is your future, and behind you is your past. Feel the wave energy move from the now, which is the heart in the center, moving out and back in all directions through space and time. That way, even in the different parallel universes, it's kind of like we are expanding our dream, you know, to the future, to the past. We're changing our genetic line, feeling that wave energy move in and out. And allow the gold to come in to the edge and down, especially around our hips, around our feet. Kind of the wave moving down, it moves down like this. And as that figure eight, that wave energy moves down, allow it to kind of corkscrew, because everything moves around the sun. And it is spiraling kind of in this vortex. Allow your ground to move in that vortex so that we can ensure your dreams get into the planet so the planet can renew your dreams in physical form. It's like flowers growing. And feel this vortex of gold light, like that corkscrew moving down, moving and rooting into the planet. And start to feel kind of your legs connected, bringing up the new energy from the planet. Feel what it feels like to bring gold into the planet. And people need gold right now. When I say I am gold, gold am I. Gold means that you are the light and we are the creator. We come from creator. We are a part of that ray, that light. And by bringing in that gold, you remember who you are. You are connected then to this gold vibration, that dawn of the new day when the gold came into the planet from kind of that Christ consciousness, that Christ light. So feel what it feels like that your environment, even your room, the walls are filled with this liquid gold vibrating. And that vibration then comes out from the walls, moving toward you, filling you up with the gold. People now are so connected horizontally with listening to the news, or you have to be very conscious of where your attention is connected. Even if it's connected to a friend, what happens is their energy exchanges with your energy. It means that by placing that diamond in front of you, the exchange happens at that diamond point. And then you don't get their energy in you and your energy in them, because if that happens, then they cannot thrive or you cannot thrive. So by filling yourself in this golden room, and it's kind of funny, my office looks so golden, it looks so yellow, and fill through the walls the gold. And at the edge of your space, kind of 3.5 feet out each side, I want you to have this edge around the bubble of a neon gold or a yellow, really vibrant, to define kind of in front of you, behind you, your future, your past. If your attention moves out beyond this space, you will start to go into survival. You will start to feel anxious. And so we can always move our attention back into our center, back into our hearts, dropping it into our lower belly now, feeling that sun in the belly to increase the body's power, increase the energy, and feel even to the right and left. The masculine is on the right, the active, and on the left, the passive, the receptive. And so with action, like bring in that power of the sun. With the receptive, the magnetic field, the magnetizing the sun, the gold, bring it in, allowing the wave energy to move through and in the heart, and start to fill up with the gold. I am gold. I am the light. And from the I am the gold, I am the light. That there are no holes within your field. When I look at people and I read people, especially in these past few days, I see where they have holes. Now, I want you to be aware next time you're talking with someone, you don't even have to see them personally, but even if you're just talking on the phone, or even you can really see it. I work with people a lot in dating, and now it's all kind of, Zoom dating. But, an energy will start to move around your field. And I want you to be aware of this and notice that if you're talking to someone where you could start to feel something else kind of moving around you. This is why you're connected to your heart, because it creates your bubble. It defines your field. If you are not connected here and you're collapsed in, there are holes. If we could look at your space like a fish tank or a swimming pool, something will come in on an opening. in a hole, and whatever comes in, you'll start to feel anxious. So when you feel anxiety, what that means is there is another energy. People don't mean to necessarily run their energy through you or you through them. It is this kind of automatic reaction that happens because, you know, in order for people to move, we need energy. And so people don't know how to connect. They don't know how to fill up with the gold sun, to fill up with the light, to fill up with kind of, spirit. And I always ask, fill me with the gold. By filling up with the gold, now you're charged, you're filled, you have new energy. But most people, what are they connected to? The TV or, whatever else they're connected to. And then that's the energy they fill up with. So when you're talking to someone, start to notice, do you feel collapsed in? If you feel overwhelmed, maybe because there is so much going on or so much to do, this is where people start to run and plug kind of into your bubble, into, your field, and then they start to deplete you and you feel overwhelmed. So when you experience that, move into your core, kind of call in and fill up with the gold sun, and then with the sun, burn any pictures, burn any energy, and start to expand that hot air balloon. And I want you to know I always look at where did somebody kind of start to move energy in my space, or what hole, kind of where did they go get into my space, because chaos happens because when we are connected to other people, there is something within our energy field that will start to move around them. And if they have a lot of holes within them, we won't feel safe. Or if there's holes in us, this is where you can really see if people are dating or on these, talking to people, like I can really see it. It's like their energy field is moving around. And, a lot of times they can't get dates because they got too many holes in their field. Because when you have holes in your field, it means that you're allowing another energy to run in you. And if you've ever seen, couples or people that have been together for a long time, they're too entangled and they start to lose themselves. They start to even, gain a lot of weight, or you can just tell everything, they just merge and you see an old form maybe of who they were. So it's always important in order to know who we are and to know ourselves. And let's just fill up now. Connect to the gold. And by connecting to the gold, you just ask the sun, kind of spirit, to fill you up with the gold, that golden light. And you can start to feel within you this energy and this power, and allow the gold to fully come in your heart for you to receive it. Just start to notice within your bubble, how much can you allow this gold to fill you up? It's free energy and it is worth so much. And as rub your hands, let's just start to even, here's a good facelift. Start to move the gold, like you can feel it around your face. Feel how it starts to move kind of in the crown, especially behind the neck, because a lot of energy starts to plug in behind the neck that's not ours. Like I always kind of, before I go to bed, will rub my hands and I'll start to just give my body attention. This is the best kind of attention that you can experience. It's kind of like a different type of masturbation. and you can feel just like I'm going to start to work everyone's field as I'm looking at people on the call, their third layer they're working. And so I just want to smooth out the third layer. It's like from the internal space, it goes out by layers. And this way you can start to just relax and allow more to come in. Because if the third layer I see is getting too constricted, too tight, then you just won't relax enough. And right now, it is about this receptivity. If you allow the sun to fully come in, it's like melted butter, where you can just allow and just gold miracles. And that's what I want for you. Like where you can really just receive. I am receiving, receiving am I. You are receiving miracles in the body. Like allow kind of this new update to take place where you remember who you truly are. And you are the gold. I am the gold am I. And allow, kind of feel this gold sun coming in, melting, kind of all of those pictures, all of the blocks where you tend to block miracles coming into your life, where you may think life is so hard and all of these things that you keep hitting. Well, those are just pictures. Allow this gold sun to just burn and melt away kind of the pictures as we are expanding kind of out your third layer, so that you have more capacity in the body to allow the gold to fill up your bubble. And just feel this glistening gold, like especially at the edge of the space. That glistening, now all this blue is starting to come in, where you allow spirit, your spirit. You have to define the space. You have to set the space in order for your essence, in order for your spirit to fully come through. Otherwise, you're in survival. And we know when we're in survival because we're either fighting, we're either, fleeing or being obsessive compulsive. We are either, reacting to things, and or we're paralyzed and can't quite, we're stuck, we're exhausted, we have no energy in the body. And so the moment you feel that, you connect up to the sun, you connect up to God. The moment you do, you start to fill up with the gold. And then we are in the error. Let's set this together. Because if we are not setting our space, then we are the effect of all of the energy around us. And we are in the golden era. We are in this golden time. So we must set it, because what else is being set now is a lot of unconscious energy. And what unconscious energy feels like within your field, it is where maybe you get disconnected, you disassociate, maybe, I don't know, you don't even have to do drugs to disassociate, but you just kind of check out, because the reality that you're in is not the reality you want. And so creating this golden era, this golden age now, we are bringing it in with the gold. We claim the gold and allowing us to just bask in this gold by connecting to the above, fully filling up your bubble, and send that gold into the planet, into the gold mine, and feel that gold mine under your feet, and allow this gold from the planet to even fill you up, renew you, and expand in a new way. If we choose this golden era that we are claiming, and it has to be from kind of our fields, we can't have other energies running in our space. The coronavirus is teaching us not to allow an energy to come into our field that is not ours. And so we are getting hit kind of right and left, but we have to thank the energy in a sense of we will own our gold. That when you connect vertically, then you experience who you truly are. And we are the gold. And when you are the gold, then nothing can run in your field. It's very interesting in reading people. It's kind of like you can start to see energies come in and through. It's like energies are moving around them, seeing, is there a hole? Is there a pain picture that I can get in on? And so I want you to just imagine on a screen out in front of you if you have any holes in your field, if you have any pain, or if you have thoughts or beliefs of where, I don't know, you're a victim or where certain things happen to you. I want you to put diamonds kind of all around the space. And in those diamonds, kind of all of our pictures now are, we are in a golden age. And in this golden age, we are the gold, we reign. And being the gold means that we can experience for the first time our energy in our body, our spirit in our body, and how wonderful we all look with the gold. I see you all as gold. Your spirit's completely in your body, and what your bubble looks like, how it feels. And feel just this golden, you know, when you see the saints with a golden kind of aura or the golden crown, it all comes around here. That crown around your head, feeling that sun, bringing that sun into the spiritual center around your head, so you do not forget, that you do not move your cord, your crown to other people. You never bow to anyone. We are with God. We do not bow our crown. And the coronavirus, the crown virus, do you know that it is teaching us we are above, we are here at the turquoise, kind of matching that turquoise above where the energy is set, owning our field, feel that field, and just be with me, kind of in court, in the gold, around the crown, that I see you. I see your spirit, I see your heart. I see you in this golden age that we are creating together. That we are creating it in an exchange with Mother Earth, with Source. We are the conduits for this gold to come in and through. That when you are looking at anything, it's very important not to believe what you hear, that you must be reading things now. And the way to read is to own your crown, to be in the gold so you can see what is truth. And we are creating our truth, our own truth, connected to our source and connected to the planet. So you are getting a direct line of communication. And by experiencing, now turn your attention inward and feel the space is not empty. So you can feel what it feels like with this wave energy moving in your bubble. From your heart, it moves out to the future and back to your past, bringing the two here in the now. It moves like a wave out in duality to the positive, to the negative. As you focus within, it brings it into this space in between. This empty space is not empty. We are filling it with the gold. And in this gold, whatever we touch turns to gold. So this energy right around us, we cannot be programmed out of, we can. Most people are programmed out of this space. This is why there's anxiety. Most people live on the outside of their bubble. They create kind of the moat around them and they live their life outside of the castle. But by being here, recognize, seeing, look at the energy. Look at how it moves, how it changes. It is just looking for us to create with it. And by saying hello to it, acknowledging it, and allowing, us to use it to fill ourselves up in our body. This is healing energy. Our bodies start to come alive. Our bodies start to thrive. Most people don't have a connection with the body. And by swimming, we are doing our laps. We are like swimming forward, like in our swimming pool here. We are doing our loops, expanding and moving those loops, up and down and just being, spinning. We are spinning. I don't think my chair is going to spin. I'm going to just spin around because let me just move my table. We are spinning. Can't even spin here. One more time. We are spinning, woo, around in that vortex, around and round. So fill up. Take your hand, especially right above your head. Start to just bring the energy in and move it down. Extend your hands like you're in that gold, thanking God, thanking Spirit for this golden era. Catherine the Great, we are in this golden era. And in this time, we are creating with the gold. So you have access to the gold and move in it, be the gold. And everything you touch, whatever you touch, and I am touching you, you touch me, we bring it to the gold. And so have so much fun creating in the gold. I am gold, gold am I. You are gold, gold are you. Connect with the gold, fill up with the gold, and be in the gold as you and I create this golden era with Spirit and the planet. And use this in everything you do and tell me the miracles that come in and through. And my next class is on Nature Connected next Tuesday. I am doing a ton of sessions in this time. It's been amazing moving through this eclipse, and we're getting the renewal now, so set yourself up for a session. And so much love to you. Great. In Greater Whole.